So, do you have your own at-home business? Maybe you sell your own crafts, and you've been wanting to have some really easy business cards that you can make at home with your Cricut machine. Stay tuned, and I'll show you how to make your own business cards. Hi there, and welcome to Craft with Catherine. So today I'm going to show you how to make business cards using your Cricut Maker. They're really easy to make, and it's great because all you need is a printer and some cardstock and your Cricut machine. And you can find the free cut files, which will cut out the rectangular shape, on my website. I'll put the link below, as well as a link to the materials that I'm using. And these business cards are really easy to make. You just need to get some cardstock. Here I'm using 14 point, just a white cardstock, and I just printed it with my inkjet printer. These are great because you can either use the design that I included, so you can put your logo in the circle with the icons, or you can just design it yourself and just use the rectangle shape to cut out your business cards. So let's get started. After you've downloaded the files that you can find on my blog for free for making business cards at home, just go to Upload Image, select Browse, and you'll see a variety of files. So you'll see that I include both the set with the 8 cards or just a single card. I'd recommend just uploading the single card, but of course, and then select Complex, Continue, Save as Print Then Cut, now select the image, select Insert Images, and now repeat that. Go to Upload, Upload Images, select the SVG file, save, Insert Images, and here you'll see all the cards. So the cards should measure 2 by 3.5 inches. That's a typical business card size. So you may not be able to print the whole thing because it's too wide. So what we're going to do today is select Ungroup, and I'm just going to print these 3 cards, and I'm going to bring this layer to the front. I'm going to select these layers. So you can see it's too big, so I'm just going to shrink the image. You just want it so that it's just like a little bit, the ends are just a little bit inside the card, and just eyeball it so that, actually I'm going to get rid of these layers, and I'm going to zoom in so it's easier to see. So that looks centered. So now you can start customizing your design. So go to Text, and I'm just going to make up a logo. You can put your logo in the circle, and you can also just not put the PNG file here either. You could just work with the cut file on its own and just put text without these little icons and shrink it so that it will fit onto the card. And just going to duplicate the layer. and you'll see that it's defaulting to cut with no fill, so you want to change it to print. So now these have all been changed to print. I'm just going to shrink it down so it fits. Select duplicate. So that's the house is for your address. And this icon is a website. So you can put your website here. So when you have it to your liking, so I'm just going to make sure these are all print. So I'm just going to flatten the image so it's easier to work with. Select both layers, duplicate. And now I'm just going to change these to white. Select all the layers and click flatten. I'm just going to save the project. I'm just going to call it A. Just because it does take a little bit of time to set up, so you don't want to lose your work. So select make it. You'll see the file has a rectangle around it. That's for your machine to align the print with the cut. So now go to continue. Now select send to printer. And select whatever your printer is. Mine's this one right here. Now turn the bleed off. That's important. And if you do want to change any of the print settings, then you go to use dialog box, and then you have to select print, and then you'll see it spinning and the dialog box pops up behind. And then here, if you want to, for example, change the print quality to like photo quality, you would do that here. So since it's just a simple black and white, I'm just going to leave it with a normal print setting. And now I'm just going to print the paper. Once you have the paper on your cutting mat, and it's then you can just select whatever paper setting coordinates with your cardstock. I'm going to select medium cardstock, and you can see it's telling you to load the fine point blade. So now it's set up, and you can just press the button for cut. And there you go. So now you know how to make really easy and fast business cards at home just using a printer, some cardstock, and your Cricut machine. And make sure to subscribe to my video and leave a comment below if you have any questions, and I'll see you next time.